It's me, James. Hello again. So, probably saw that I'm outside Lululemon here in Lubbock, Texas. They opened up they moved next door. Got a new location. It's a lot bigger than the old one. Real nice place. And for the next few weeks or so, they're doing little events to celebrate the opening. And so today they're doing a yoga stretch and a run after the fact, fun run, if you will. So I decided to come and show my support. I did a yoga event a few years ago with them. It was pretty cool, very good stretch. And I actually wear the clothes. They're very comfortable. Actually got some on right now. So with all the weight loss stuff that's been happening, the weight gain, the weight loss for the past few years, I've really had to change the size of my clothes and really think about like quality and stuff. And Lulu's been some of the stuff that just lasts with me for the most part. A lot of my other stuff as of late has been ripping in spots that are unrepairable. So yeah, I'm having to, especially with going from 208 to, as my last weigh-in, 188. Yeah, my clothes are fitting a little different, so they're having a nice little discount. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe I'll snag a few items. We'll see. But I gotta get a run and some yoga in. Let's get ahead of them. The bag is secure. What is going on, y'all? All right, so yesterday I was initially going to record a video after the Lululemon 5th birthday party celebration, but life happens. My sisters were unexpectedly in town, so I went and hung out with them for the whole day. And for a little while, I thought I had a busted water pipe in my house because my water pressure, as soon as I got back from the birthday celebration at Lululemon, my water pressure had gone down. And I'm like, oh no, like what's going on here? So I was tending to that, and it ended up being a busted water main over off Fifth University over here, which isn't too far from my house. So that was I was breathing easier after that. I'll tell you that, because that would have cost me a lot of money. But nevertheless, I had a really good time yesterday at the Lululemon fifth birthday celebration. It was, shout out to the staff at Lulu, along with the ambassadors. Kelly, who's a member of the West Texas Running Club, he was one of the ambassadors for Lululemon. Did a great job setting all that up. It was a fun time. It felt like there was 100, like at least 100 people there, even more, that were in attendance. Which, when you really think about it, being in the fitness and wellness and industry, to get a lot of people to show up for an event like that where you do some yoga and a bit of a fun run, that's a good, especially being as big as Lululemon is. Like, you're not seeing Nike or Adidas come into Lubbock or Under Armour and host an event, but Lulu did. So shout out to them for doing that. It was a great time. There was I saw a lot of people from the West Texas Running Club, Run LPK, the other running clubs, other gyms that were there. So, it was good to see all that. But I did snag, as you saw in the video, some stuff. And with my clothes not fitting the way that, this I got the other day. So I got these running shorts. They got some compression underneath it, so they should help with the pockets and whatnot, because I want to start, have a place to put my phone at instead of my hand. But what I got yesterday, because they had some pretty cool discounts at the at the birthday bash and stuff like that. I got these two, so I got both colors. I got blue, and it looks like red, pink, orange, something like that. I'm sure I don't know. Let's see what it says. Hey, it doesn't say. But I'm really looking forward to wearing these. I'm going to break one of these in at the race, at the Firecracker Run. I'm doing the 10K, so I'm looking forward to that. It is Sunday. You know, I just took it easy today. I went to the pool, got some sun, got a little bit of some swimming in, nothing really too hard. But after yesterday, you know, it was a good thing to go out and do more social stuff, since, you know, I don't drink anymore. I haven't had a drink in nearly, you know, over 2 years, so the socialization has gone down. So to go out and do stuff like that, it's good for the heart, it's good for the soul, you know, at least in my opinion and experience, to go do stuff like that. I ran with Jason. He's from the West Texas Running Club. He also does the SPAX autocross, which I do as well. And I normally don't run with others outside a race or stuff like that, so that was cool to do. Got to know him a little bit. Met up with Tony from the West Texas Running Club, Run LBK. But it's good doing stuff like that, you know, and just reminds me that despite the fact that Lubbock is, you know, it's a good sized city, but a lot of people outside of it think, oh, it's just a small town, which, you know, I'm from an actual small town in Hobbs, New Mexico. It's grown, but yeah, it's good to see the fitness community here grow like it is, especially with, you know, a place like Lululemon. I always like their bags. Go to Sprouts a lot, so, you know, I could take those, and they charge you 10 cents a bag, which ain't, you know, no big deal, but I like the little bags too. But it was real cool to see Lulu have an event like that. They do it once a year. I went to a yoga event, as I said in the previous videos, but I hope to do it again next year. So, but anyways, I wanted to talk a bit about that. It is Sunday. The week prep is here. I'm gonna probably eat a little bit more plant-based foods. I'm still gonna have my protein, lean meats, so turkey, chicken. I had had some beef today, just a little bit, but I'll probably give that a rest for the next few days. But yeah, a little less than a week to go, so here we go. Okay, everybody. So I was working out earlier this morning. I did a bit of a hit rower mixed with some kettlebell work type of morning. Usually, or my current program, Mondays I've opted for deadlifts, but Madison is on the way here to work on that. She is my deadlifting coach, so we're gonna work on that here today at the house, along with shoot some content for a deadlift 101 video. So we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, good start to the week working out wise, and it's only gonna continue from here. So let's see how this deadlifting goes. Morning. July 2nd, 2026. Beautiful morning. This is a Thursday, so I'm doing my Ironman training. Got my swimming done already. Ran 1.5 miles. I'm trying out the Lululemon running shorts that I got last week over at the birthday celebration. They work really well in holding the phone. Haven't been able to find a pair of shorts ever, really, that were able to hold my phone when I'm running comfortably. And sure enough, I ran 1.5 miles upstairs in the indoor track, and it did just fine. So I'm really curious to see how that affects my running form and all that fun stuff. But yeah, getting some jump roping in, and I think I got time for a little bit of an outdoor run. I just want to try it. You know, I got to do indoor run, outdoor run to test out the gear, so to speak. So yeah, now. All right, back to work. Okay. 1 mile done. Let me catch my breath for a little bit. Okay, a little bit happened. Yeah, did a 1 mile run outside here at Tech. These shorts are great. I know this is turning into a bit of a product review, but like I said earlier in the video, my clothes are changing, so I have to get new gear that's going to be able to withstand it. So these shorts were amazing. They're gonna I got 2 of them, but now I'm starting to think I probably need to get a few more pairs, because They just felt great running up. I went upstairs. I went up the stairs up here, up the hills to get a little bit of quote unquote hill work. And, you know, you want to just test out the product. So anyways, I gotta go train a few clients. So that's what I'm gonna go do. And I'll be back. It's carbo loading time, part 2. So lunch was delicious. Yeah, I decided to repeat the whole part 1, part 2 of carbo loading. So last night was a Domino's pizza. I didn't show it. Show the Chipotle for today. Try to get my heaviest meals done earlier in the day. I think I'm gonna be better that way. And then tonight I'll have maybe some popcorn or some watermelon. Been really eating a lot of watermelon lately. Frozen watermelon, very good stuff. Highly recommended. Very, just great. I digress though. So the past few days, I've been going over the footage and stuff, and I've realized I've really talked a lot about my clothes, how they're fitting as of late. And in doing so, of course, this is a whole bag of stuff of clothes, of running gear that I've had for about the past few years that just does not fit me well anymore, not as comfortable. And so that's going to go to a donation, whether Lubbock Impact or the Goodwill, one of those trucks that's parked outside the Market Street. Here you go. So, but with that being said, I needed some other running gear, new running gear for my current shape, if you will. So I went to the Nike store, the Nike factory store here in Lubbock, and they had a really good sale going on. And I try to go for the sales, I try to be efficient, find the affordable stuff. And they had a really good sale. I got these shorts, these Nike running shorts. I normally don't get this color, but I did. About $20. $20 for some Nike running shorts, which usually that's not the case. You're looking at $50, $60. Another $20, give or take, for these Nike running shorts right here. And then I've been swimming a lot more. If you follow me on Strava, I've been swimming a lot more, and it's helping out overall across the board. So I got some swimming trunks too. These were on sale. But these things fit me. They're fitting me a lot better, and I need the best gear going forward or to just continue this trend. And that's one of the things that I don't think is really, when I tell my clients, when I tell people I know, James, what happens when you lose weight? It's great. Like, clothes are fitting me better. It's like, yeah. But the other thing too is like when your clothes fit you better, there's going to be some clothes that just don't fit you right anymore whatsoever. So with that being said, this weekend, actually I say this weekend, but next few days, I'm probably going to be going through more of my stuff and saying, all right, let's keep this, let's get rid of that, and so forth. Because, hey, the process of losing weight, going back to the 40s protocol, the pre-diabetic, it's working. But like any process, you have to keep seeing things through, tweak things here and there. And so that's what, even with my clothes, I'm sticking to Brooks, Lulu, and Nike for right now, unless I find something better that works, for me. So, but yeah, took it easy today, training wise. Did a little workout this morning. I didn't run. Did a 5K in the bike erg. Did 2,000 meters on my rower erg, echo bike work, ski erg. No running today. Did some upper body weightlifting. Didn't do any legs per se. Any heavy lifting at least. No, I didn't do any legs today actually. So the 10K is coming up tomorrow morning, 7:30. I'm going to have to get up bright and early. I'm going to force myself to do this because I'm not going to repeat the same mistake I made at Levelland. Get there early, 7:30. So I might see some of y'all at 6:15, and I'm up there running around. So anyways, I got stuff to do on this Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. All right, we're getting a little bit of a bike erg session in. It is currently 5:49 a.m. in the morning. So I've been up since around 4 o'clock. Got out of bed around 4:30. Doing a lot better this race day than last race day, I'll tell you that. So once I'm done with this, I'll get on the road. The goal was to be on the road to Brownfield by 6 a.m. So looks like I will hit that mark. And then when I get to Brownfield, get some jump rope out, running, just loosen up, use the restroom, all that stuff. So far so good. Quiet morning. Quiet morning, but yeah, I like quiet mornings, you know. Alright. Got everything I need, my kettlebell. Gotta get a bit of a smaller workout when I get there, but here we go. Okay, so we're finally here in Brownfield, Texas. 6:45, give or take. Had to make that pit stop. Alright, well, we got a big old line. Alright, got the bib number 829, jump rope kettlebell. Let's do this. Alright, I think I'm as warmed up and ready to go as I can be. So let's do this.
Good? Alright, on your mark.
Here we go. A little late. 0.527 in, so here we go. Mile 2. Alright. Let's keep going. That tower, I think, is where we turn around. Could be wrong. Could be right. Alright, we got 2 dogs out here. There you go, buddy. They've joined the race. Oh my god. Alright, we're going downhill. Speed is 8 minute 40 pace. Let's increase it. Alright, double check. There's the tower. Here we go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you volunteering. Thank you, Ryan. Good job. You too. Let's see if she can catch up with me. She got me last year. Cat and mouse game, you know? How's it going, buddies? Oh, I'm good. I'm gonna try to hold off. Appreciate it, though. And we're coming up on mile 4. I didn't wear a headband, and I am absolutely regretting it. I can barely see. Wonderful. Whew. 1.5, good. Don't stretch. Yeah, I got ahead of me. Do the water break. Let's see if I can catch up. No littering, folks. Shush. All right, let's catch up to Rihanna. Okay. Whew. Come on. I got some bit off something. Okay. I can see again. All right, let's go. Come on. Push it, boy. Here's Rihanna. She's almost gaining on her. Come on, Rihanna. You can do it. Come on. Well, damn. Whew.
Great job.
You got me again. Nice.
Place, Larry Vigil.
There we go, Larry. Woo!
Larry.
Hell of a match, Larry. Hell of a game.
Second place, Glenn Brewster. First place, Fred Amaya. Fred.
Good job, Larry.
Carol. Second place, Clydesdale, Jesse Cope. First place, James Ruiz.
Woo!
Woo! Way to go, James!
Oh, first place, James Ruiz.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And we go home now. Oh, my home. Whew. Wanted to take a little bit of a different location. Figured why not. Yeah, it's been a few hours since the end of the Firecracker Run. I've gone through my data on Strava. Yeah, first place in the Clydesdale Division. I beat last year's race by 2 minutes, give or take. I finished last year 57 minutes. Third place this year, 55 minutes. First place in Clydesdale. So I cannot be sad about that. I cannot be mad about that. I can only be happy about that. So I was really happy with everything I did this week in preparing for it. Last month I learned a lot of lessons in preparation, strategy, so forth, and it paid off when just showing up early, getting my technology in sync, which I did. So yeah, I was really happy about that. It was my fastest 10K ever per Strava, again. But that's the goal. I keep challenging myself. I want to do better and better. So hopefully the next race at the Hot Damn Run, we can do that. I'm not too sure what the mileage is of the long races for that one. Maybe I'll do the short race, who knows? But Rhiannon Bale. Oh man, I hope I say your name right. Rhiannon Bale. You, madam, you pushed me today, and that's one of the reasons I was able to run like I did, get first place. But man, you really truly pushed me out there. She's a heck of a runner. You're a heck of a runner. Congratulations on getting second place in your age group. You need that when you run. When you're running in these races, that's what I love about this sport. It's what you push, you got others that push you to be better, that are competitive with you. And she's a competitor, and which is great because I am too. So, and she got me today. She got me last year. That's how we first met. This year, same thing. She has got an engine. You got an engine to you, Rhiannon. And, I can only learn from this and look at her as an example of how to be a better runner. So, great job today, Rhiannon. I'll see you at the Hot Damn Run. And, yeah, today was a good day. It was great to see everybody else out there at the West Texas, at the Firecracker Run. Shout out to the West Texas Running Club once again, Run LBK, everybody who was involved with putting that together. It was a great event, 4th of July, so it was festive. Everybody was looking great in their red, white, and blue. It was a heck of a time. Beautiful morning, a little humid, a little hot, even at 7:30 in the morning, but we pushed through, we got it done. The only regret that I do have, I didn't wear my headband, which I paid for, because I was by the third mile. I was blind, somewhat blind. At one point I was running with my eyes closed because it hurt to open them due to the sweat, but also my sunscreen that I put on my face this morning came down and got in my eyes and it got in my mouth. So yeah, it wasn't the most, couldn't see, couldn't taste all that great, but I got it done. So man, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm gonna start walking away now. But I like coming to that waterfall. Brings me peace. But campus I went to Reg Burger, had my post. I like to go there after a post run. I haven't been there in 2 weeks. On the 4th of July, 250th anniversary, it was great to be out there with everyone. There's a lot of, the world right now with the World Cup going on, that's great, but there's just a lot of negative stuff in the world right now here in our own country, and it's good to remember the good things. I know it's easy to concentrate on the bad things in life, in your country, in your home, wherever, but you also have to take pause and remember the good things that are going on, the good people, and that was something I thought about today on the race. I thought about my Theo Ray. He passed away last year, but it was his birthday yesterday, so I thought about him, in this race. Miss you, Theo. and just how supportive he was to me growing up, and to my sisters and so forth. But it was that race is still my diaphragm kind of got to me again like it did last year because of that, what I call, just the remembering of that injury, because that race and I have history. We're always going to have history where I got hurt, and it just honestly changed the direction of my life in more ways than one. But I pushed through it, and crossed that finish line. I didn't, it's my fourth, it's my fourth first place finish of the season, so I'm hoping to keep that going. Let's see if I can continue the momentum as we head into August. But yeah, so got my phone out here. People are probably looking, there's not too many people out the holidays, so hot damn run's coming up. Hot damn run, yeah. So as once again, thanks for watching this. I really enjoy doing these. All y'all support, the views, the likes on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. This is a real fun thing to do. I highly encourage you to go out, seek out some running clubs, walking clubs, anything to go out into your community, get involved, and just with like-minded people, fitness enthusiasts. It's fun, get competitive and all that. So shout out to the West Texas Running Club for doing what y'all do. As always, great time being out there, great time seeing everyone, racing against y'all, running with y'all. But yeah, it's time to see what else the holiday has to offer. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you all stay safe, have fun. Well, she ain't here, but for Madison and myself, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all down the road. Adios.